Everyone enjoys a good love triangle. That is, until you are the corner getting murdered. The murder of Cora Turner by her husband, Hawley Crippen, marked the beginning of a technological revolution in criminal investigation, thus increasing the chance of a criminal investigation to be solved if it ever has to do with a family member or even ourselves. I have researched numerous websites and read 3 different articles describing Hawley Crippen and the advances of technology today. Hawley Crippen's affair caused many marriage problems, eventually leading to death, and Crippen attempting to flee the country. I will discuss Hawley Crippen's life before, during, and after the murder of his wife, Cora Turner. Now then, when discussing Hawley Crippen, we must first discuss his marriage and the reasons behind his decision-making. In September of 1892, Hawley Crippen married Cora Turner. According to the article Hawley Crippen Biography, the editors of Biography.com states that Crippen met 18-year-old Ethel Le Neve in 1901, and from then on, their romance sparked. As reported by Biography.com, in December of 1906, Crippen came home to find his wife Belle in bed with one of the student lodgers. Now that we have discussed Crippen's marriage, we can now talk about him murdering his wife. In January of 1910, Crippen attempted to cover up the murder of his wife, Cora. As stated in Biography.com, after Cora threatened Crippen's professional reputation, he decided to take matters into his own hands. Just as the editors of PBS.org says, Crippen informed Cora's friends that she had returned to the United States to visit some relatives. Soon after arriving, she had gotten ill and eventually died. In agreement with PBS.org, soon after asking Ethel to move in, Belle's friends became very suspicious, calling for investigation from the local police. Now that we have discussed the murder of his wife, we can now talk about him and Ethel going into hiding. After investigation, the police discovered that Crippen and Ethel had went into hiding. An article from HistoryToday.com states that after discovering that Crippen and Ethel ran, police searched the hill-drop Crescent House and found the gruesome remains of what happened to be his wife beneath the coal cellar. According to this article, in July of 1910, Crippen and Ethel sailed from Antwerp for Canada, where the captain suddenly became very suspicious and informed the ship's owner by telegraph. As stated in Biography.com, in July of 1910, disguised as a pilot, Dew boarded the vessel and made the arrest. Now we have discussed all the main points. We can now summarize and make a conclusion. During Crippen's life, he had what started off as a wonderful marriage, but slowly went downhill. With affairs occurring on both sides of the marriage, Cora made a move that set Crippen completely off the edge. He then committed the murder of his wife and attempted to cover her death up. Crippen and his love Ethel then fled from Antwerp for Canada, where they eventually got caught by the captain communicating through telegraph. Hawley Crippen's affair caused many marriage problems, eventually leading to death, and Crippen attempting to flee the country. If you are ever in a love triangle, just keep your eyes open and make sure you do not have yourself a Crippen.